up, Highway 97? I see you, Gen X. Shout out to everybody here. Welcome to Creating Change. Late night edition, hanging out. Appreciate y'all being here. Granddaddy was Irish Cherokee, ran moonshine from here to Tennessee. Spent half his life in the Montgomery County jail. Well, Grandma, she got drunk and left all her kids on Mom's front steps. Nobody's heard from her since she hightailed. I come from a long line of losers, half outlaw, half boozer. I was born with a shot glass in my hand. Well, I'm hard hippie, a little redneck. I'm always a suspect. My bloodline made me who I am. What's up, everybody? I see you, Source. I see you, JR. What's up? Stacy, I see you. Nixie, what's up? Appreciate it. I come from a long line of losers. They're half outlaw, half boozer. I was born with a shot glass in my hand. Well, I'm hard hippie, a little redneck, and I'm always a suspect. My bloodline made me who I am. I come from a long line of losers. Yeah, good to see everybody, man. I see you. The Source, what's up? Thanks, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's pretty good. Little song I wrote called. Yes, I took a spiritual walk in the sand, and I've seen footprints, felt Father's hand. He's been there for me through it all, and he held me in his hand just in case I'd fall. Well, I've walked with him most of my life, and I questioned God, asked him why. But I took a spiritual walk in the sand. I know one day in heaven I'm never gonna live again. Yes, I took a spiritual walk in the sand. I've seen the footprints, felt the Father's hand. He's been there for me through it all, and he held me in his hand just in case I'd fall. Yes, I took a spiritual walk in the sand, and I've seen the footprints, felt the Father's hand. He's been there for me through it all, and He held me in His hand just in case I fall. Yeah, I need a banjo. Yes, He held me in His hand. I was right there all alone. Yeah, I need a banjo. The only problem with a banjo with me is they all sound out of tune. Now, they may be in perfect tune, but in my hands, they sound like they're out of tune. Yeah, man, good to see you here. I see you. I see you, Highway 97. Good to see you. Appreciate you. Let me turn that noise cancellation off here. Good to see everybody. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you, Source. Appreciate you, Brother Dorn. Thank you. That would be funny. You'd have to up your country folk look. Yeah, it don't. It depends on what song it is, Dave. I'll try. If I know it, I would. Live in a Seward's icebox, also known as Icebergia or Seward's Folly. I live in Anchorage. Okay, shout out to you. Shout out to Anchorage, man. I tell you what, I couldn't take the cold. Not like y'all get it anyway. Hey, what's up, Kyle? I see you, man. Good to see you, man. Rocky Mountain High, Mountain Mama. I couldn't do it. I would tear that all to pieces, Doran. I would tear that all to. That would not sound. It wouldn't be. I don't think I'd do a good job on that one. How about well, I'm just a singer, natural born guitar ringer. I'm kind of the clinger. It's a sad old song. I'm not a wall behind her. I'm a new note finder. My name's a reminder of a blues man that's already gone. So I started drinking. Took some things and messed up my thinking. Well, I was sure sinking when she came along. I got cuffed on dirt road. Got sued over no show. She came and took all that old load down off its blues, man. She said, hey baby, I love you. Hey baby, I need you. Hey baby, I do get tired of this traveling band. I'm over 30 years old now. Nights would be cold now if you hadn't hung around with this blues man. I got so sick from speeding. all the stuff they said I was needing. If I was to keep on pleasing all of my fans, I got cuffed on dirt road. I got sued over no show. She came and took all that old load down off this blues man. She said, hey baby, I love you. Hey baby, I need you. Hey baby, I do get tired of this traveling band. I'm over 40 years old now. Nights would be cold now if you hadn't hung around with this blues man. Hey baby, I love you. Hey baby, I need you. Hey baby, I do get tired of this traveling band. I'm over 40 years old now. Nights would be cold now if you hadn't hung around with this blues man. Hey baby, I love you. Hey baby, I need you. Hey baby, I do get tired of this traveling band. I'm over 40 years old now, coming up on 50. Nights would be cold now if you hadn't hung around with this blues man. All right, yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate you, Caleb Bill. I see you in the house. Thank you. Shout out to you, Alicia, Brian Rodriguez. I see how I just joined. You sound great. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You know, I'm always willing to hear what song you would like to hear. That doesn't necessarily mean that I'll be able to do it or that I will. If I know it and can, then I'll try it. I don't have any words or anything in front of me. I just do what I'm able to pull up out of my brain because I'm not good enough to be able to just read them and sing them. You know what I mean? Either I know the song or I don't. Most of the time I only know half the song, but I'll get through it. You know. Let's see. The source says, I sing Rocky Mountain High, except it's bad. Yeah. I can't, you know, that's one of them I just know right off that there's no way I could really do a good job at it. You know what I mean? Here's one for you guys I was playing with. Let's see. Well, I'm a Facebook cowboy. I've been an astronaut too. I take a picture of me and switch it out with you. I wake up every morning, hit the Facebook button. I check out what you do and switch me with you. Well, I'm a Facebook cowboy. I've been a doctor too. I take a picture of me and switch it out with you. Well, I'm a Facebook cowboy. I've been a doctor too. I take a picture of me and switch it out with you. Well, I'm a Facebook cowboy. I've been a astrophysicist too. I just take a picture of me and switch it out with you. That's one I've been messing with. That's just a fun one. Anyway, hard to believe that that's called Facebook cowboy. Sing your love for tinfoil. Hey, I tell you what, man, that's one of my best performing videos. Believe it or not, Dorn. It's one of my best performing videos is the one I done on how to make your own tinfoil hat. It just keeps on going. It's like of all the videos that I have poured my heart and soul into, that's the one that's probably going to be the one that gets the most out. Oh, it's like like, man, well, I don't want, like, you know what I'm saying though, like you do a video and you'll work your tail off, or you'll feel like you got video gold, and it'll get like three views, and out of those 3 views, people watched about 49 seconds of the whole thing, and and then the one that you was doing that was just ignorant, just being funny, and then you're like, damn, it's the one that's doing the best. Hey, what's up, James Mitchell, man? What's up? What's happening to you, man? Yeah, I found another stream. Let's go, everyone. Like it's, hey, I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was funny though, man. The one video. Well, it's not the one. I got several silly ones, but that one was truly just me. Just like, I was frustrated. I'll be honest with you. I was truly frustrated at the moment. I was sitting here I had just started streaming, and I was trying to figure out how to like switch things and how to do things on this computer, because I didn't really know how. And I don't know, out of frustration, I was just like, I mean, I'm the kind of guy that has a Rubik's Cube on hand. You know what I mean? So, like, I need things in my life. And, you know, paper footballs and stuff. I think everybody should have one, you know? So, I made me that tinfoil hat video, just making fun of, like, man, is it the tinfoil? Is that, man, what's the secret to being able to do this? Because it was just, some of this stuff truly just frustrated me, with especially the computer side, trying to figure out how to. I had so many files loaded up here the one afternoon. My boy came in, and I said, son, I need you to help, man. It keeps saying downloaded the files. I don't see it. Well, I keep hitting the button, and I still don't see it. And then finally, he shows me where they were. I had done downloaded the same thing like 60 times, man, the same thing. But I couldn't find it. I downloaded it, say downloaded the files, and then I'd be like, well, I don't see it nowhere. It ain't in here. It sure enough was. Yeah, paper footballs, bro. I tell you what, man. Gotta have them. Yeah, man. Let's see, James said he turned off Nightbot's capital letters spam. I guess I did, because I don't really know exactly why I even had that on. I don't know. Man, I get in here messing around looking at stuff, and I'll try different things, and sometimes I might accidentally put something on that I don't mean, you know, as far as like that. I don't care about it. Ain't nobody gonna spam. I don't care if somebody, that don't hurt my feelings none. Some people are like really sensitive about their I'm not sensitive about my comments. I just don't mind to call out dumb stuff. Like, if somebody's being dumb, then I don't mind to put them on Front Street. And if at all possible, if they have a channel, then I'll go find something of theirs and I'll throw it really on Front Street. You know what I mean? So, but Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, you got to go, James? Hey, man, you have a great evening. Thank you for stopping in. I do appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate the like. I appreciate the sub. Appreciate everything. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. I'll be coming on at different times. I just uh you know, right now I've been just feeling my way through kind of getting a schedule in my own brain worked out. Of course I do Wednesdays 9 o'clock and everything, but I'm gonna be adding some more things in and sharing it out on the community. So thank you, but thank you very much, man. Appreciate you stopping in and saying howdy to us. Source says your little country tank. Yeah, that surprised me, man. With that little video, as well as it's, and not that it's done all that well, but uh, and the shorts. The thing that's another thing. Like while we're on the subject of it, man, if y'all are needing like if you want to get your view count up or get subscribers, man, do some collaboration shorts with shorts that are really kicking butt. Go to that little round circle underneath of it and just do a remix of it. Do a collaboration with it. I mean, and you don't have to do much of nothing. Like you don't have to do nothing crazy, man. But you can do them collab shorts and like I got one short that's like at 70,000 views now and over 100 subscribers off of one short. You know what I mean? And so I'm just throwing that out there to my creator buddies, man. Just if you're looking for views and stuff, and or looking for help trying to get subscribers and trying to get material out, and then yeah, the collab shorts have really been good. Loving all the things. Hey, I tell you what, man, it's a good thing that I am married to the woman I'm married to, because otherwise I probably wouldn't be married. It's a one in a million shot. Because I know I'm aggravating. I know in my heart of hearts that as a human being, sometimes I can be the most aggravating uh, person in the world. But I mean it so sincere, and sometimes I don't know. It just happens that way. When it's clearly best, but you're certain. Yeah. We have a good time with it though, because I mean, Courtney's kind of like she's got a little bit of a dry sense of humor about her too. So you know, she plays right into it. She plays right into it, man. But she also knows that some of it's God's honest truth. Some of the silly stuff that has, some of it that happens. Hey, I wish you could have seen it in real life. Not maybe you might not would have wanted to see the outfit in real life, but when me and my son we was out here in the backyard, and we live up on top of a knoll, so we're kind of higher than all the other houses around us. And our neighbor across the street over here, Miss Denise, uh, her and her little grandson, and I think it was her sister that was out there that afternoon. But anyway, me and Guy was up here in the backyard, and I'd put that stupid tutu on. Well, it's not stupid. It's actually really comfortable, and it's got a lot of airflow. But we were doing my tutu video, and I didn't realize that they were down there in the front yard. And here I was running through our yard with this tutu on, and they couldn't hear what we were talking about, or that we all they could see was me up here in my yard running through it with a tutu on. Yeah, it was great. uh, hey, there's Miss Tracy. Shout out to you. I see you, Miss Tracy. Good to see you. We're just hanging out jamming for a little while. Celeste, I see you. Sing Made in Japan. I don't know Made in Japan. Aloha, adoring Brother Clinton House. Gen X, appreciate you, man. Shout out to you, one of my members. Awesome. Appreciate you. Let's see. Aloha, brother. Aloha, Doran. Hope you're doing well. Sent beautiful sunset live yesterday. Still sending love. Awesome, man. Awesome. I put a tutu on and danced around Dev. Yeah, dude. Yeah. The gang is getting together indeed, man. It's so nice to see all the blues in here. And I've told this many times on live streams for anybody that's new. Any of the people you see in blue, They are not here to police my comments. They are not here. That's not what I make them blue for. They are here. That is my way of marking the people that's been a part of my journey for pretty much since I've been on this journey. And that'll never change. I don't care if they stop in once a year. They'll always, that's my way of knowing that those are people that's been here. So whether I got 1,600 subscribers or 100,060 subscribers, these are always going to be the people in blue and the people that I remember. And in some sort of way, that's my way of doing something special for them, because I don't add moderators no more. That is done. That was part of a journey to one, just be able to, like I say, to mark my folks that's been a part of everything. Maybe that's kind of cheesy, but that's the way it is. Yeah. Good to see all of you guys, man. Good to see every one of you. Miss Tracy's been going on a road trip. Looks like a heck of a road trip too, my friend. A lot of y'all's stuff up there, like as far as like landscapes, looks a lot like where I'm from, honestly, when I see it. The mountains and the way that they're shaped and everything, you know what I'm saying. Not saying it looks exactly alike, but just just some of the profiles and some of the stuff looks a lot like where I'm from. A little, you know, it's very similar to where I'm from. Except I'm sure it's probably cool, a little colder there than what it is here. Longer, anyway. Colder, longer there. That's the part about, like, Canada's stuff, like, well, even here in the States, as you get up north into the States, man, it seems like winter drags out a hell of a lot longer. Like, winter turns out to be most of the year, and then you got a little click of summer or spring, summer, and then it's back to winter. It just totally skips. I say, you know, I know, old sap. Hey, you think I'm sappy now? You should have been around when I was hitting the old bottle. Actually, I was a happy kind of. But I was a loner though, in a way, when I was a drinker. I didn't give a flying crap if anybody was around me. And still don't some ways. That's what makes it weird for me, is as much as I love people and I love connecting with people and being around folks, I still love my alone time too. I'm the kind of dude that I have to be careful about not I can't allow myself to slip into too much by myselfness, or I can go for a long time and not speak to people, and that's just not good. I did that with my family, and I hate that about myself. I really do. It was just the only way I could deal with things. I went for 15 years and didn't really, I don't want to say disassociated, because I never would do that. I just didn't talk to nobody. Didn't tell nobody things that was happening. You know, I didn't tell nobody stuff, and it caused me, I think that might be one reason why that I spent so much time in prison. It's because I didn't reach out to people that was there. Wasn't that I never thought that I couldn't ask for help or I didn't want to talk to them. I guess out of shame and maybe just out of, I don't know, just didn't want to talk to them. But I don't feel that way no more. Yeah, man. Mr. Tracy. I've had one person that I've shared with for 10 years. Yeah. I like my peace. It's very quiet now. But I know exactly fine. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Yeah, Miss Tracy, I like my alone time. I swear, it's so odd. It's so odd to be a people, because I feel like in my heart that I am a people person. Like I don't. I have no. I love getting around everybody. I love to sit and hang out with everybody. But as equal as I love doing that, I also love to be left alone. That's why that this room is what it is. That's, I mean, in my house, I don't have a big huge home. I don't have a small home, but I don't have a big home. We could use this space for other things. But my family, my wife, my son, my daughter now, they understand that this is much more than ever YouTube ever. I just happened to start doing YouTube videos, but this same the things that was on my mind, the things that I do, the thing now obviously you add stuff in because you're doing YouTube, but like I needed this space. This is where I do my yeah, I do. I have paper footballs. Yes, I am 49 years old and I still believe that every grown ass man ought to have him a paper football or at least the skill to make himself one. And if he doesn't, he should work on that. That's just the way I feel. And I like my spot. You know what I mean? Um, handle my 200 phone calls and 500 tech. Yeah, dude, I can't do that neither. I can't do that neither. I went for up until I started this YouTube channel, Dorn. Um, I didn't have a phone for over a year. Um, I had bought a brand new iPhone 17, hadn't had it long. Me and my daddy, he was putting in a generator, and he had me pour the little concrete slab to put it on, and I had unloaded the truck, the concrete off the truck and everything. I took my phone out of my pocket. It was brand new. Took it out of my pocket and I set it on the tailgate thinking, well, I don't want to get it broke. So I'll take it out of my pocket while I'm carrying this concrete and doing this stuff. That way I don't break it. Man, put it on the tailgate and God bless my dad. He come in and, was helping clean up and everything and didn't realize my phone was on that tailgate. And he went to shut the tailgate and it just slid right down in the crack of the truck, man, and just busted. Man, yeah, it did. So I just was like, you know what? I don't even need a phone. I don't even need one. I don't even need one. I lost one at the catfish pond the year before that. I lost one over at Zach's cutting wood. He found it a year later. Obviously, it was ruined. It cost me a fortune to have phones. So I was like, I don't need one. If I can't keep up with one, I don't need it. So I went for over a year, didn't have one. I can live totally without one. I have a house number. If anybody wants to talk to me, then I always feel like they can call my house. Um, Let me get back up in here. It's the DK Buddhist security guard function. I don't know what that means, buddy. It's Kajumbo, Northwest Chile. Note, I've never testified to being perfect. Okay, well, I can get down with that. Me neither. That man sanctuary it is, man. Like, hey, Brother Mar in the house, man. There's a singing fool right there. That's a singing friend. I say that in the most loving sort of way. My singing friend, man, I appreciate that. Can sing some gospel songs, and him and Brother Bruce, they do some gospel stuff together sometimes, and just a singing, just a good singer. Singing fool. Can sing them out. Good job, though, man. Appreciate you stopping it. I thought it went in the, no, it didn't go in the concrete, man, but man, it went right in the crack of that tailgate. And my dad, and he didn't just do it once neither. He thought there was a rock in there. So he let it back down. And my dad's 83 or 84 years old. He's 80 some years old at this time. He's still pretty stout. You know what I mean? He works all the time. Hey, and he reared back, wham, and shut it again, trying to close it. I mean, it wasn't like it wasn't broke good enough the first time. But that second one, yeah, yeah, that was the one. Yeah, yeah, it was a good look. Look, I said now. Uh, let's see, it's all dirty and everything where it's been laying. Yeah, that was it. It just crunched it too. It doesn't look as bad as it is, but it's deep. It went deep. It don't even turn. It the screen didn't even turn on. It was a 14. That's what it was. iPhone 14. And but I monetize this channel on iPhone 11. That's what I still use it. Now I'm using a stream camera now, iUzi. But that was a personal decision, and now I do everything. This right here, this iPhone 11, man. It it shoots fine videos. I do have like a GoPro and everything. And I do recommend if you like doing like walkarounds and stuff, the gimbal. That's been a cool addition to my little pad, but it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't necessary. Uh, but yeah, man, me and phones. It cost me a fortune. I lost that one at the catfish pond. It was pretty much brand new. Left it laying because I just don't care about. I don't. I never care. I still don't. I still don't. That is not the first thing that I do in the morning. It's just not. I will never allow that to be the first thing. A lot of times it'll be 9 o'clock or later before I ever, and I'm, 9 in the morning, before I ever worry about any kind of social media of any kind. I got other stuff on my brain. Now, sometimes when I get up early, if I catch somebody on, I might hit the thing and be, turn the phone on. But I still got other stuff. Like that's my time. That's my favorite time of the day is first thing in the morning after I get done drinking my coffee and doing my thing. That's my time, and I don't give it away. I just don't. I got other things to do, and I don't. I I just think it's healthy for me in my own journey in life. Like I just know that I gotta have a break from it, and that's my way of like not letting it be a dopamine hit right out the rip every morning, or even a disappointment. Let's be honest, as a small content creator, it's not about like I mean, it's the excitement, but at the same time, there's a little bit of disappointment too, because you'll work hard on doing something and then you go look at it and you got 2 views. You know what I'm saying? And you feel like that you're doing a good job and you're trying hard. So I just don't do it first thing in the morning. I just let my brain. I get up and I let my little dog out. And my wife, she's got to be out of here early in the morning, and guys got school and everything. So I just don't. I don't know. I haven't since I've been doing YouTube. That doesn't mean that sometimes I don't get up early and if I see a notification or if I have a chance to turn it on, then I will from time to time, but not every morning. I got other things that I have to do that I want to do. Uh, just keeps me healthy, keeps me right, keeps my brain right. I was on an iPhone XR10. Yeah, hey man, it doesn't. That's the beautiful part about this journey, man, is that it kind of erases the excuse of I don't have the money or I don't have uh the ability, because for the most part everybody's got a phone in their pocket. So if your true motivation is to just share with the world, which I believe that's the way to come at it, because I can tell you that my journey would be fraught with disappointment if I didn't just have it in my heart that I enjoy getting on here. And I do a lot of these things anyway. Uh, you know, I love to sit and play my guitar. I also love to sit and think things through, and yeah, I do talk out loud to myself a lot. Uh, I call it talking to my dog, but we all know that the truth is I'm talking to myself. But yeah, man, I think keeping focused in on the journey, like what it really is for you. I mean, I know a lot of us on here, you're trying to monetize and everything, and what a weird word that is anyway. Uh, almost requires a full hat. But you're trying to make that part of the journey. And for me, getting it through my, like, making sure that I keep in my brain that I really don't give two flying. I mean, it's part of the process, and it's like part of the contest in my brain, not a contest with other people, but just for me, it's like part of the journey. But it's not, it'll never be part of it just will never be my main focus, because I just know that I won't stay inspired that way. I'm inspired by, having a thought that I want to get out, or talking some things through, talking about sometimes uncomfortable things, sometimes funny things, but either which way, it's about, just trying to share, like being, honest. Um, Hey, there's Jeremy's Closet in the house. Shout out to brother Jeremy, man. Shout out to you. I hope you're doing good. Another buddy from Alaska. Just had somebody else in here from Anchorage, man. That's what they said. I didn't know. They had never been here before. Uh, the source says there are homeless people getting started on fun. Yeah, man. Yeah. This woman with schizophrenia is raising awareness for schizophrenia, and her channel is massive. She won't even take money from people. Yeah. So nice seeing y'all. Love and light to you too, Miss Tracy. Thanks for stopping in. I wish you well on your journey, your road trip, and stay safe. I will be by to watch some more as I work my way through. It takes me time, but I do make my way to see. I do make my way in to see everybody. Like I say, I don't. Um, it's something that I just kind of randomly will chime in or turn on through the day and stuff. Uh, you know, try to best you can. That's not what I'm. That's another thing. Is like it. I had to come to the realization that my support is not. My support can't be wrapped around trying to be everywhere all the time, because I just can't. My brain needs a relief from it. And you love being a part. And I know some people probably get upset because you don't chime in every time that they're on. And I don't expect that in my own way. I don't expect that at all. um and I wish I could handle it. And I tried to be a part of, like, be here, go there. And then I found myself neglecting real world tasks and real world interactions for interactions through YouTube, which is great, and I encourage it. But I also had to remind myself that, like, well, wait a minute, man. That's not truly living for me. For me, my brain can't handle that all the, like, I have to have other stimulus in my life, because I found myself, like, daily there for a while. Like, you do your live stream, and then instead of going and doing the things that I needed to do, then you would chime off and go to another. And it's like, man, I can't do that. That's unhealthy. For me, it's unhealthy. For others, I don't ever say what anybody should do. For me personally, I couldn't do that. In normal flows, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I like to be sincere about it. Like, man, let's just be honest. You can't watch enough of my videos to make me a living. You can't do it. I can't do it for you. I can't do it for you. You can't do it for me. As small content creators and supporters of each other, man, just knowing that somebody stop in and say howdy, or will mention your channel along the way, or just send out some good vibes to you. That's support. That's all I'm asking for, because I'm trying to truly figure out the art of YouTube, the art of being a content creator, that you get thousands of random views, that it's not just the people that I love the people that I've met, and I'm so thankful for them. But I realize that I have to get better at my game, and calling it a game, get better at learning the technical sides, and making sure that I'm giving my videos the best chance that they can. And I know that with creating change, I've give the great world of the algorithm a run for its money because I do understand why that you need to focus in a little bit. I do get that premise now. I didn't at first, and but I still refuse to change that part, which I know that's hurting me in some ways. And I'm probably going to start a second channel, and use it as an outlet to focus in on one thing, and I'm still going to keep creating changes exactly what I started it out as. It was my way of sharing with the world some things that was on my mind, share with the world things that I love to do, and that's it. Good vibes. That was what it was all about. That was what it that and I'm not going to change that, otherwise I'm stealing my joy. My joy in this whole journey has not just been to be a part of y'all's life in some sort of way or be on air. It's been a journey of putting new things into my life, learning new skills, and doing it in front of everybody. And maybe inspiring somebody that's like, well, damn, if that dumbass can do it, then I can too. Or maybe somebody sees like, hey man, maybe I could ask him how he's doing that, or maybe I don't know what it is. I just know that for whatever reason, my journey felt right by just being on and just being real with people and being exactly who I want to be and talk about what I want to talk about the way that I want to talk about it. And I don't care. I've been on here when there was nobody in the chat, and I do the same thing because it gives me the same release. It gives me the same opportunity to talk some things over. Matter of fact, I've grew since I've been on YouTube in my thoughts about myself. I used to think that when I would have these thoughts and these crazy feelings in my brain, I used to think it was the good guy talking to the bad guy. And what I've came to the realization is since I've been on this YouTube journey and exploring it, has nothing to do with good guy talking to bad guy. There is no bad guy. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad individual. I'm a loving, caring person. It's guy talking it over with God and working things out, figuring some stuff out, and doing it in front of everybody. You know, and I that makes me feel good. Um, makes me feel good to be chronicling that. Like, I can look back and say, well, now I've changed my own mind about the way I view myself since I started this journey. I used to really truly kind of feel like it was me talking things over with the bad me. When in all reality it was just me talking things over with God. Just getting things worked out in my brain where I could understand, where I could get past something. And then realizing that the shared experience with people, just like over at Big Jack's tonight, we were talking about it. And, that shared experience having, so, there was a songwriter and everything that was on there. I'm gonna have her on here to share with us here creating change as I start my new show and start lining things out. I will have her as part of it to share with us her journey as a songwriter and things that she's doing to make a living, get by, because that's something I want to explore with everyone. And just the shared experience is sometimes all it takes to inspire someone and to be that supper for them, be that supper for their soul, give them a new direction or a new way of thinking about something. Um, Jeremy's he said, Jeremy said, I need to figure out how to monetize watching other people's content. Dude, I feel you, man. I feel you. That's what I do. We're the 1,000 that came together at this amazing time, and we will be monetized. We all learned together and grew together. This will be amazing to look back on. It is a great story, man. And think about just how big the world of YouTube, just not the world itself, but just the size of the world of YouTube, and for somehow, because man, there's a group of awesome creators that's within this circle that I call my circle here at Creating Change. You and Miss Tracy and Luciana and Gen X, and there's some amazing content creators that I think are just on the they're on the verge every time that they put something out. They're right there. You don't know which one it's going to be, you don't know when it's going to be, but you know that they're going to find their traction. They're going to have a video that really does well. And what I'm thankful for on my own journey is that it has been a slow grind, as far as like I didn't have no big blow up video that just automatically monetized me. I think it would have ruined me. It would have ruined me because I wouldn't have no idea how to capitalize on it at all. I didn't even know to put the proper freaking titles on for the first month or two. You know what I mean? All mine had on it was a freaking date and no description, no, so I'm just thankful that now as I keep trying to feel my way through this process and this journey, it's like, okay, well now when I do figure out what successful looks like for me here at Creating Change, which I feel like I have found the biggest portion of my success, which is a place to release things, to use your imagination in other ways. But to find that dollar, uh well, if I'd have had a video when I first started doing anything, I wouldn't have known how to make any money around it or how to use it to do better. It would have just been like, oh, okay, I got lucky. Okay, and then you would have been expecting every video you did to do that. And it would have ruined me. I just know it would have ruined. I know it would have ruined me. I know it would have ruined me if I'd have come on here and two or three videos in had one, do really awesome or something. Then I would have been in my own mind let down every time I done a video after that, because it would never, like you'd be chasing that, be chasing that same success, and I wouldn't have known, wouldn't even, it would just been a luck. Where now I feel like that, the skills that we're building and the things that we've learned now, if you do have something that takes a little hold, then you're gonna know how to nurture it into more and more. Where at first I just don't think that, I know for me personally, I wouldn't have been able to do anything with it. I would have, I don't want to say messed it up, but I wouldn't have been able to um capitalize on the strength of a video that blows up for you. Because if you have a long form that goes 50, 60, 70,000 views, then as a small content creator, now you're starting to step up into a little bit bigger realm. Not that I don't never think that chasing that kind of stuff is the way to go, but it would, at least you have skills under your belt. Like now, Source, you could take an opportunity where you have a big video like that. Well, now you would know how to use that leverage of that video to help. You would know what to do with it. I think, I think, I say for you, I can't speak for no one but myself. I feel like that now, if you were to have one that did well, then I would be able to identify within my own material why that it did well, and be able to really hone in on that aspect of like why it did well, and start maybe repeating that. I'm not saying every time, but you know what I mean, like being able to, well, even now, like just having, the ability to have products and knowing how to do that, knowing how to have, things for sale and stuff like that, and how to use that side of things. I mean, all of it's big. Tagging products, like now, trying to make sure that I put some videos out and, talk about products, man. Why not? Why not? You get link, you get affiliate, you get money for it. So why not? I mean, it's not like you're being untrue to the game. That's part of the game. Yeah, you want to be sincere, you want to do a good job for people and everything, but yeah, if I'm gonna call myself monetizing it, then okay. Then what does that mean? That means okay, if I can tag a product in something and I can show off these pics made by Taylor, then if they want to give me a half a penny for each one, then I'll take it. Right? Whatever. You know, use it. Let's see. Let's see. Let me get back in. It's the repetition. It takes a few thousand subs and monetization and then repetition. Consistency. I think consistency being the highlighted word for me in there, which I think repetition is kind of falling in the same category, but I'm in total agreement with you. Yep. I agree with you, man, because you've built up the knowledge base and you have that now. Well, for me, I have that core knowledge that I didn't have, that it takes having that to be able to see where, and let's be honest, critiquing yourself honestly critiquing your work, um because that's where it's at, is like being honest with yourself, but also not beating yourself up. And I'm saying that in both ways. If you did a good job, you did a good job, and let like hey, be proud of yourself, but also being willing to look at your material. Like I have made so many. I think I've got almost 600 videos, and that's counting my live streams. But bunches and bunches of long forms, bunches and bunches of shorts, bunches and bunches of live streams, and you know the one thing that, if I was being honest, most of my videos that I've put out, I thought they were good when I did them. But then once I let the newness and the inspiration and the dopamine hit wear off, and I watched it back a couple days later, or I went back, I done a little thing, routine. Once you started getting analytics on your videos, well, I went back and I looked through the analytics, and I'd see where people fell off. I'd see where, most people only watch for like 30 seconds, or most people would fall, whatever. So I went back and I watched those videos. And if I was being honest with myself, I'd have clicked off about the same time that the analytics said that other people clicked off, because they sucked. And that's not me beating myself up. That's just being honest. Like, why lie to myself and then just keep putting out shitty videos, thinking that it's like the definition of crazies, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. You fall into this. You fall into that cycle, man. Yeah, I don't add any mods. The people that you see that are mods are all old school people of mine from my first starting on YouTube. They're not here to police the comments. They don't do that, and they are here. That's a marker for me, so that I know that who I'm talking to is somebody been part of my journey forever. But with that being said, you're welcome here, and we appreciate you being here, Saint Jonito, or I don't know if I'm saying that right, but either way, you're welcome and appreciate you being here. My name is Guy. This is Creating Change. Just having a little conversation this evening, hanging out with my friends, and talking some things through. I get that people and their attention span, and there's infinite places to place our attention. Yeah, and uh, yeah, man. Hey, have a great evening. The Source 479. If y'all haven't been to check out the Source, man, he's got an outstanding community. Genuine dude, just having a good time. based in Hawaii, doing some fun stuff. I encourage you, if you haven't been over to check him out, to go check him out, man. The Source 479. Appreciate you, brother Dorn. Thank you very much for stopping in. Good conversation, man. But yeah, I think having that honest critique of yourself and realizing that those analytics are not to beat you up. Those analytics are used to make you better. If you take it into consideration, if you honestly look at things, and that's what you have to do. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck doing the same thing. I think most of us that are doing long form videos, I feel like that getting that hook down, getting that hook part down. I'm still working on that myself. Um, you know, understanding how to hook people's attention without you know without claiming there to be something that there's not, but in that flair kind of way where it makes you want to stay. I like the idea of showing like something from maybe the middle of the video that's really, really interesting, and then, jumping back to the beginning. I don't really know. Still exploring all that. I'm still working on it myself, guys. Uh, but, that's what it's all about. What works for me may not work for you, but what is true, and like me and Doran was talking earlier, the Source: consistency and repetition, getting them reps in, and making videos, and just getting comfortable with that phone up and recording. That's the more you do it, the easier it gets, and that's just so true. But guys, I appreciate every one of you guys being here. Shout out to you all. Thank you very much for coming in. Just a quick late night hangout. Got to go over and hang out with Big Jack over at his spot on We Be Jammin'. His son Pharaoh doing the main hosting part of it, doing a good job, and yeah, just super super stoked to be a part of their journey. So go check them out at Big Jack Storytime. We Be Jamming last Saturday of every month. It'll be streaming from here, my channel, but also from there too. I encourage you to go support either direction. But yeah, hey, I appreciate you guys. Shout out to everybody here. Brother Clint, appreciate you being here, man. Source, appreciate you being here. Miss Tracy, all of you guys. I'm not gonna go back through all of Jeremy. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for coming in, man. Holler at me sometime, man. Come back, holler at me. We can get on here backstage and bullcrap or whatever, man. Hey, Gen X, shout out to you, my brother. Appreciate you hanging out, man. It's only been an hour and five. It seemed like it flew by. I thought I'd been on here for a lot longer than what I thought I had, but it flew by fast, man. Went by quick. But yeah, man. Shout out to each and every one of you. Appreciate y'all being here. Shout out to all of you. Have a great rest of your evening, great rest of your weekend. Let's see, what is it? Next weekend's Easter. Is it next weekend Easter? I think it's next weekend Easter. So yeah, be talking to y'all before then. But anyway, y'all have a great evening. See you again on the next trip. Always good vibes to all of my beautiful people. It's a little song I wrote called Head Over Heels, about my family, just how much I love them. That's the sappy me. Good vibes to all of you, my beautiful people. Clint, stop in and see me if you want to. I've been around, I've seen some things, I've moved so fast, you'd better not blink. I've lived and loved, I've loved and lost. When I met you, I sure did fall head over heels in love with you. It's all the little things that you do. You pick me up and you stand me tall. When I met you, I sure did fall head over heels in love with you. I rush right home when my work day's done, so I can see you and my son. You pick me up and you stand me tall. When I met you, I sure did fall head over heels in love with you. It's all the little things that you do. You pick me up and you stand me tall. When I met you, I sure did fall head over heels in love with you. Head over heels in love.